and around we go like a blunt in rotation. Stunting on.
I be on TikTok all the time.
So I don't be on TikTok. I want to be on TikTok, but I don't know who to follow and what to follow. And
You don't have to follow nobody. It'll pick what you like.
Oh, okay. How do I
That's
know
true.
what I like?
How do you?
TikTok's algorithm is
Who do
out
I
of
talk
control.
to?
The algorithm
Who
is
do I
good.
reach out to?
I don't like that. I don't like that. How does it know what I like before?
I don't like that one bit.
I
can't watch my TikTok in public. It'd be like 30 twerk videos in a row.
Yeah.
My job mostly be food. I'm greedy. That should be looking amazing. They be showing like the burritos being dipped in the sauce and all that. I'd be like, bro, this shit is amazing. I'm a big food fan.
First of all, glad to be back. Glad to see y'all, Negroes.
Yeah.
Welcome
Now
back.
it feels like back with the family again.
Yes, indeed.
Right,
Welcome
nice to
back.
be seen. What's up, everybody?
What's happening?
Yeah.
Welcome everybody to a special blunt opinion edition. This is the Thanksgiving edition. Everybody has their different style of how they're gonna be smoking. Darren is out here and about on tour, so he got to hit the pen. I think May is eating edible grapes. I don't know if they're really edible grapes, but I'm gonna say they edible grapes. Yeah. Herm smoking. What you smoking now? Last time it was papers with the, what was it? Where you put the tobacco
that
in
look
it?
like a Dutch. What is this?
Hey, what you smoking now?
I didn't roll the weed in the grabba leaf.
Grabba.
Word,
really?
Oh my God. Herm, how you
I know I
let
was
them get
doing
to you?
so good. I was stressed. Nah, man, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I was stressed. I'm finna to get off this though. I'm about to go back to the papers.
Right.
Okay.
Wait, Darren, you smoking papers now?
Yeah.
You smoking papers now, Darren?
Girl, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Dutch Masters, if you see this, holla at your boy.
Yeah. Where me too.
Oh, there you go.
This little bong right now.
I thought we were supposed to be in our holiday sweaters.
I'm in my holiday
I wore like
attire.
a brown dress.
This is what I wear for Thanksgiving all the time.
Okay, well,
I'm festive, and I say ADC.
I understood the
Right, exactly. We on the same page, Cynthia.
I feel like Thanksgiving is for triple X shirts so you can have space. So that's how I came prepared.
You dressed for after the
figured
meal.
it'd be cold, so I
okay, that makes sense.
And don't think Big Baby ain't got no. Don't think I ain't got no flour. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This how you get
Yo,
on,
that melatonin bottle has been everywhere. Yo,
everywhere.
You needed to put it up and take pictures of the fucking background wherever it's at.
Yo, low-key, you should.
That shit went to Egypt. That shit been all over the world.
Yeah. You should stamp it too.
And that shit has lasted for a minute.
Yo,
what
you should
type of
just.
plastic is that?
Just stamp it wherever it go from now on. Like if you go to fucking Dubai, just stamp that shit. Like yes,
be like, yo, can you stamp my melody?
I don't want to put it on blast, but listen, Darren has been a couple of my first. Not only the first person that told me how to roll, but also the first person who told me how to pack and ship and fly across the fucking country. That melatonin bottle has been in my fucking across the country. And when I tell you, I am a better talent because I can fly to Nashville and still be Cynthia Luciette. Why? Because I done flown with my melatonin bottle.
Hey,
like I done flown without it, and he was like, "Trust me,
bro. Y'all as beautiful Black queens, y'all have no reason to go to a city and try to find a plug. No. So y'all definitely need to start. You need to start traveling with your bud. And the only thing is, you're gonna be fine. Just people get so scared. They you be giving it away when they go through the scanner.
Yo.
Darren and Herman, can you guys please tell the TSA how the fuck they need to leave us alone when they know? Because this is really our medication. Like, for real.
Right.
Give the TSA
sneak a joint
message.
into Texas. Yeah, I tried to sneak a joint into Texas. They and I had sweatpants on. It wasn't a good day for me.
It stopped you in Dallas?
No,
you went through love field?
Listen to me. The man made me get out the joint.
Pocket.
I did. It was a small joint though. I didn't think they was even gonna be able.
Well, why would you have it in your pocket?
In the pocket.
Even if I have too much hair in the corner, they'd be like, "Excuse me, I gotta check this side of your shoulder." It's nothing. It's because I had my hair bunched up right there. Like anything right now.
This man.
I'm not gonna lie, Herm. You kind of did that to yourself.
Yeah.
I did. I wasn't expecting that. It was a rough morning for me, for sure.
What'd they do to you?
Yeah. What we talking about today?
Damn, it was like that.
Because I said this my
you don't want us to
personal
go
tip.
in on you right now. You know it's coming.
This is my personal tip. What I do
Put it in
is
somewhere.
anything that's like from whether it's deodorant, body wash, facial cream, makeup, I put that in my carry-on, and then I put the in my fucking suitcase and shit.
So if they got a problem with something,
zero fucking liquids. And whenever I've got stopped, it's been for the liquids. Where in my backpack? But that's not the ooh-wah. That's liquids. And check that, because y'all ain't checking for my medication. Y'all not checking for my medication. And as you should leave me the fuck alone. You know?
Stop. Your dog don't like black people. Stop.
Me and Dallas were ready. We both got our holiday sweaters on.
He don't even want to look at us.
I turn him around. He'll say hi.
He don't like us.
She said,
we
that's
keep telling
I
you
turned
this.
him around.
He don't want to talk to us.
Look how he turned his head.
Right. He's like, yo, I don't want to be here.
Yo,
your dog is racist.
His eyes. He's like,
my dog is not racist.
Your dog don't fuck with us at all.
Because he hear y'all talk about him. That's why.
Yeah.
Dallas,
when you made him face us, he closed his eyes. He was like, I ain't gotta look at them.
As soon as you turned him around, he did
just like this. You took his hands. He was like, oh.
But for real, can everybody tell TSA agents, leave us the fuck alone? Y'all look
They do. So they don't look for anything under 2 ounces. If you're crossing the country, that's different because you go through customs. But they've made announcements that they're not looking for that. And if you don't have any more than 2 ounces, they don't really give a fuck. But people have been flying with like 40 fucking pounds. And
that's
it's like,
too much.
come on, B.
That's too much.
Then they wondered why they get approached when they trying to get their fucking bag from the check bag shit. Like,
here's the thing: when you're flying out of Vegas, LA, Denver, you can fly out with an ounce legally.
Yep.
Like you don't have to hide it or anything. You can buy it as is in the pouch, and you can roll legally. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But when the most important thing with this is a big bottle. This is what I'm going for like a week or so. But I have a smaller bottle. You stuff it, you grind it up, you put it. Well, Cynthia likes to check it because she still be nervous. You don't have to check it.
I take it with me.
You can put it on your carry-on. Just put it in the same bag as your lotion, your toothpaste, and make sure everything of size. If everything's of size, they have no reason to go in your bag. Mm-hmm. If everything's of size, because weed comes up natural. It's not a flag. It doesn't come up flagged at all. I've seen them go through my bag where they took this out, placed it down, grabbed the lotion like this too big. If you don't toss that fucking lotion and put this melatonin back in there. And the only reason I say carry your weed with you on your carry-on, because if you're going somewhere far and they lose your luggage, you don't want to lose your luggage in your weed. Because then you're not gonna be able to smoke the pain away.
But I'm scared to put it in my carry-on though.
Well,
I like putting it on my
said,
carry-on because talk to me face to face, and I'd be like, man, I just came from LA. That shit was low key in my shit, and I forgot about it because we was all out in LA where it's legal, and that shit was just in my vitamin bottle. I fucking forgot, you know. Like I be having whole stories prepared.
Yo,
Herman, did you get caught at Love Field or DFW?
I've never got caught.
No,
I did see a dog once and threw it away in the bathroom. Go ahead.
The dog is for bombs.
They not looking for that. Yo, I remember I had mashed it in my fucking rolling bag. I remember I had mashed it in this rolling bag, and there was this dog that was passing by, and that he had to sniff as he walked right past us. We had to walk 2 people at a time while the person walked with the dog across the thing so he could smell us as we walked by. Yo, I was rolling my bag like, in Jesus' name. I covered myself. Yo.
Not in Jesus' name.
Yo, we got to the end. I was like, what are these dogs for? These dogs was sniffing COVID.
Wow.
Oh.
I realized after I
didn't know that was a thing.
Weed in the bathroom garbage can, because I was literally on my way to see Darren. So I was like, I know I'm gonna be good as soon as I touch the So I wasn't as afraid. I was like, fuck it. Is this worth it? No, bitch. You can have one roll as soon as you land. You good. So I was like, throw it the fuck away. Like I was like, then I saw the dog sniffing shit. I went into
the dogs do scare people. I was going to Puerto Rico with my homeboy, and he saw the dogs. He was like, you got that shit on you? I was like, yeah.
Yo.
And that nigga took off, left me by myself. I'm talking about, you know how white people walk like they're about to tell on you? That's how that nigga walked to the gate. That nigga was
like he was
out there.
Then we get to Puerto Rico.
Together.
I get through with everything. Then we get to Puerto Rico and he meets some girls who want some weed. Who we go to?
You.
Hey man, you think I can buy some of that? No, you can't buy none of that weed, nigga.
Right,
you left me at the airport. Fuck you in them hoes.
Man, look, I'm used to always getting pulled to the side anyway. It don't never fail. It just be like, as soon as you come in, sir. We just gotta pat you down real quick. It always happens. So I'm already expecting it, but they be checking this. They just be trying to see what the fuck is in here.
Yes.
And so it's just like, yo, y'all so stupid. Because it's like, ain't shit in here.
Right.
If you check this bag though.
That's why you got to get TSA pre-check so you can bypass all that shit.
One time I wore a fucking waist trainer into the fucking airport, and I forgot to take it off because it was in the morning and I was just going. And I ended up like at security with this waist trainer on, and I'm like, yo, they're gonna think I'm strapped. Like, what the fuck, yo? Like, all because I wanted to look skinny. And I was like, oh my God, yo. So anyway, I go through it, and of course they pull me to the side right away. They're like, we gotta check you, and they look at it, they touch it, and they're like, and I'm like, it's a waist trainer. They wanted to take me to a room so they can check this waist trainer. I was like, y'all take it off right here. Luckily I didn't have a dress. I had on a shirt and some pants and like some sweats or whatever. But I just kind of pulled up my shirt, took off the waist trainer, and had to put it through the fucking scan shit.
Right.
Sweaty and everything.
Random waist trainer right now, bitch.
Yo, don't wear that shit when you gotta go through security.
Chuck, we need you to come over. Chuck.
Yeah, can I get a female over here for a female cavity check?
Ma'am, do you want a private room or
Yeah.
No, that's facts. Because you know what, Toka, that's such a good fucking tip to everybody, because I've wondered multiple times, if I wear my waist trainer through airport security, will I get flagged? And I'm like, will they fucking be like, hold up? Because it is a great way to strap a bomb to you and shit. It's like, bitch, I'm trying to waist train. It ain't even all that.
They will.
Bitch, I'm trying to waist train.
I'm trying to waist train.
Also, like, I remember I had clip-ins. They like wanted to.
What does that even mean?
Like,
what does that even mean?
I'm trying to get snatched, bitch. I ain't trying to snatch somebody from Earth with a bomb. I'm trying to snatch my waist. Like, that's it. That's it.
I just wanted to show up skinny, because when I be on the plane, I feel like I get bloated. Especially if you sit in first class and you drink wine or whatever the fuck they're giving you. I'm drinking shit before I get there, so now I'm bloated. No, I needed the waist trainer to help me keep this cute. Just wait till I land. Like,
yo, and all me, Darren, and Herman be wondering about, will we get a seat where we got leg room? The fact y'all gotta worry about all of this shit.
That's true.
Emergency exit, please.
Yeah, I always I be sitting in crisscross applesauce and that fucking seat.
That's because y'all
I do
small.
too. I pull my feet up every time.
I don't even like the exit seat because they got bars and I got big legs. And I don't like sitting like this.
Oh, I don't like the exit seat. I feel like it's too much pressure. I
feel like I be squeezing into them shits.
I thought these was different.
Bruh, when you gotta sit with your legs like this, just because you got big legs.
No.
Listen, no, sometimes when you be on shows or you be on other shit, they'll book you on a flight or they'll book you on some real quick shit. And what I've learned about whether it's middle seat, window seat, somebody you don't know in the middle seat, whatever, if you fall asleep, ain't nobody with the shits like you with the shits. So that's another thing. If we want to give a tip to people, one, not only where to put the shit in your carry-on or whatever, ain't nobody in the middle seat, or if you in the middle seat, the other two passengers ain't with the shits like you with the shits. Fall asleep. I done been booked on some late night fucking shows and shit, and they put me on some mid-flight shit, and I'm in the middle of the seats like, fuck it, fight me, bitch. If you mad, I'm sleeping on you.
Oh my God. I'm asleep.
I don't
Cynthia, do you whisper that or do you say that out loud to her on the plane?
My body energy says it. Where is
also body energy? Remember their shit right here, the little head things, they sometimes bend in too to kind of help your head from tossing. So like if you're on a plane, remember your head seat shits.
It doesn't ever matter with me. If it's a woman beside me, she's coming in. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if she beside her man or not. I could be window, she could be middle, he could be aisle. She gonna go just like this. You don't mind if I just.
Oh,
women be laying on you, Darren?
All the time.
The right way to
comfy though.
So what if they smell bad?
What's the right way to wear the John on your neck?
Oh yeah, the little pillow thing.
The neck
pillow.
You wear that hoe like this, and then you put that shit on like that.
But then you supposed to sleep like this.
People wear it like this in the front too.
Yeah, I didn't say that shit too.
I don't know.
First of all, that's not a neck pillow. So that demonstration is killing me.
But Herman, did you get it though?
I did get it.
Thank you. So, or
yeah.
All right, so we didn't talk. All right, so we didn't talked about flights. So let's just so now another question that has to do with like holidays and tips and stuff like that is dealing with family during the holidays. So let's all of y'all travel a lot, so all of y'all most likely got to travel back home to y'all families. How does that go for y'all, especially with y'all being busy during the holidays as well? Like what does that typically look like for y'all nowadays?
I think for me, the best thing about getting with family now is that the fact that I'm grown and they can't tell me shit. So I think all the stuff that comes with it, I think is cool. But now that I'm like, there's nothing better than telling your family, y'all let me know when the food ready. I'm gonna go outside, smoke a blunt real quick. I'll be back. And there's there's nothing nobody can say or do to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it got to the point now I got an aunt who just retired. She's like, you about to go do what? And I think that's the best part. You know what I'm saying? Being the plug for the family. You know what I'm saying? For me.
Same here, because like I grew up in super conservative, and at one point I was like the youngest, at the table and shit like that. So they was looking out for me. They didn't want me to have a drink even at 19 and shit like that. But now, my family's gotten smaller. And 19
isn't legal, Maystone. Okay, but continue.
But now, it just be me and my mom, and I do help her with some stuff, but I will go smoke in my room, my little room I grew up in, and she'll be like, Ivana, you ready? And I'll be like, yeah, here I come. Love it.
I enjoy the food because I don't be cooking for myself out here. The food is, I'm real basic. I just learned how to make pancakes by myself. So when I go home, I know, but they really 36.
Yo,
nigga, you're 36.
Wait, hold on.
Let's go outside.
I just hopped back on the shit because I had an important fucking little da, and I'm like, what's up? And then I hop back on. It's like, nigga, you 36. Why the fuck you? Like, wait, what happened?
Herb just learned how to make pancakes.
Yeah,
but they his whole life.
But they really good pancakes. Though.
So do you see?
I'm just saying, it's
you make them from scratch.
Yeah, I can't make them from scratch.
With flour and.
I haven't yet though. But
so that means no. So you make them out the box. You just learned to add water.
As long as they good. As long as they good, Herm. That's all that matters. As long as they good.
36 years of bad pancakes, and you was like, I'd rather go 36
frozen pancakes. What?
Bad pancakes, and wait to find a bitch who can cook good pancakes than to take 30 minutes to learn how to make pancakes myself. Like that's where I'd be like, what is wrong with men? But go ahead.
Yo.
I'm not 36. I'm 34.
That's right, boo.
I know how to make pancakes.
It's okay. Don't worry.
That's right.
Darren, do you know how to make pancakes?
Yes, that's like the first thing you learned at like 7.
We all know how to make griddle cakes and shit coming from the South. It's like you don't have a choice.
Yeah, I was like, I know how to make pancakes.
Where y'all from? You said the
right.
South. I'm from Philadelphia.
Okay, so Herman, next time you make pancakes, make them in a cast iron with some butter. Bruh, they're gonna get like kind of crispy on the edges, but it's gonna be so soft, so smooth. It's gonna be so good.
That nigga does not know what a cast iron is.
You know what a cast iron still is. Don't play with me.
I definitely do.
He about to Google that shit
right now. Hey, babe.
Girl,
you got a cast iron skillet?
Show me a cast iron.
You got one of those?
Okay, but tell me, when you try it, tell me you like them.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna let
So your favorite part is the food. Just being with the family and the food.
The food, family and food for sure. Because I'm so far away from home. Like I live in Cali. All my family is in Philadelphia on the East Coast. So it's like we don't get to experience that much.
You mute, Toka.
I can't. You mute, yeah.
You mute, Toka.
Toka, we can't hear
Cynthia,
you.
what you eating?
God damn. Did you see what she was chewing?
I ain't want to brag. I'm like, damn, I got some homemade black
your
eyed
nails
peas
are
and ham
cute.
and rice and beans for my family. I ain't want to brag, but I'm like, I feel you. We all out here.
Right.
Family food. But no.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what is she eating?
But I have made a very decisive decision. And I would say Darren has been a part of that decision too. Like when I was in LA and he was coming out here and I seen how fucking happy he was and the shit I was stressing over in LA and the comedy shows I was stressing over LA, and Darren was like, nigga, I would never fucking even go to there. Like, what the fuck they paying y'all $25? Like, it opened up my brain. Because I was in the stand-up comedy world in LA. Like, I met stand-up comedy being like, y'all get treated like shit. You maybe get $20 to go up on stage. And then me and Darren met through Wildin' Out. And then after that, when we connected, it was like, he opened up my brain to stand up, and it really gave me a second chance at stand up of being like, LA and all of these people and how they think about life is fucked up. And you can make your money doing this, and you can live your life doing that, and you can do what the fuck you want to do. And that really, within those last 3 to 4 years, have set me on my path to being like, bro, I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. I'm with my family. I'm chilling.
Right.
I ain't gonna be in the mix, because being in the mix might not even give me as much money as being out the mix. And then you got to pay me to be in the mix. Like, so yeah, I'm chilling, eating homemade black eyed peas by my family.
She don't have to travel home. She don't have to travel home. She wake up.
Right.
Her mom. Right. What do you want to eat today? Said, I don't know. Fried pork chops, mac and cheese, green beans.
Within a 10-mile radius. Like, we all live within a 10-mile radius of each other. And I would just say to other influencers or people who feel like they have to be in LA or Atlanta or New York or Chicago, like, me and Darren are both examples of like, build with your, and Dave Chappelle and Tyler Perry and Oprah. Like, I be trying to advocate for that lifestyle of like, all of us on this panel can live our own fucking lives and not have to be subjected to that shit and miss out on our homemade black eyed peas.
And I would really love to move back to Dallas, but I'm like, you have to, because you also get flown out and shit like that too. So I'm like, my thing though is, how do I make sure that my agency is flying me out or booking me for things as well? Like that would be my next step, is if I'm back in Dallas, I need to make sure that I'm still working too.
But because you're back home and you have a sense of being more comfortable, and you should have a better support system, it'll force you to work harder. So things that normally you wouldn't even think about doing, you're going to start doing to put yourself in that position, because you know it's a little bit more ease to work at home with people you love and people around you, versus out there where it's like competition in every way and form.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's 3,000 big babies in LA. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it. There's only one on the East. You know what I'm saying? I can go up and down the East Coast all day, get that same paper. And then, or I could move out to LA and get turned down over and over and over and over, because there's 30 people like me shooting for the same position, the same role, the same this.
And I would just say, like, and this is just me speaking from my experience, everybody watching us, all of our viewers, take it as you will. A lot of friends and people I've tried to rely on in the industry, I've realized, damn, I can only rely on my family like that. And I'm much better off equipping my family to be able to operate in these roles that I need them to be able to operate in. And I see my friends do it too, who are influencers. They start to hire their families as writers or social media managers or as people as this and that. And even if we want to bring Dave Chappelle up as the prime example, they say his biggest thing with him and Kanye is they have financial freedom. That, goddamn, I feel like I'm getting too fucking deep. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm just saying.
It's the black eyed peas.
Right. Like, just so you know, we are all so empowered to be able to do our own shit. And I think that's amazing, because we didn't have that 10 years ago.
That's true.
Them pins hit hard.
Throw that out there. That helps too. Helps put things in perspective. Because like I said, I'm open to going back home.
Toka, what are you excited for the holidays and traveling? What is your?
I'm excited to, I don't know, holidays. I'm excited to eat food. I like the fact that nobody bothers me, that I could smoke. Depending on where I'm at, I could probably light up right in the living room. So
you know what I also love though? I love frying my family. Like frying their ass up. Oh my God, bro. It's so because there's so much shit that as a younger child you didn't know about your family, right? We all have these aunts and uncles that we admire, that we love, and cousins. Then when you get older and you start developing to your own shit, you're like, wait a minute, y'all ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all really ain't. Y'all been talking cash shit to me.
You get paid to talk shit, Darren. You get
exactly.
Paid to talk shit.
Man, I used to fry my uncle up all the time. This nigga used to be like, damn, bro, you ain't got no kids yet? I'm like, nah, I ain't got no kids. He be like, well, shit, you ain't fucking no white women? I'm like, nah, I ain't fucking no white women. And then it's like everything he had. Then I realized, I'm like, my nigga, you're a bum. Like, you just lost your leg because you do drugs. Like,
no. Yeah, man, how about changes?
Yeah, like how about I roll over there and kick your chair, nigga? Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? But the family's crying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's laughing, but the fact that like I can do that now, people understand. Like my grandma, I love my grandma, but she was a hoe. I mean, 7 kids, 3 baby daddies.
Oh, she was a hoe. How you know?
7 kids, 3 baby daddies, and then one of them we don't like. It's one child that has a question mark over their daddy. Like she looks nothing like the others.
Now, which one of these is not like the others?
The calculations like 7 times 3. Well, that ain't half because that's 8. So.
You know what I'm saying? Like my grandma.
Does she have some great stories though that teach you some shit?
Hilarious, bro. Hilarious. My grandma was a thug.
Darren, I might be that grandma. Do you understand that? Do you understand? As much as you love me as a friend, do you understand? I might be that fucking grandma and my grandkids is talking shit.
Cynthia, you're not gonna have 7 kids and 3 baby daddies.
You don't know that.
Right.
I need you to have my back and be like, she can teach you valuable lessons.
Right? She's so wise.
Through a lot of errors. Do y'all remember Versus?
Oh my God. Y'all know nothing about Versus.
Darren, what if you was getting judged like that? What if you were getting judged like that by your kids or grandparents? Wouldn't you want to explain yourself like a normal human being? But we idolize our grandparents.
But this is how men in that era, I'm like man at that age, they explain themselves. Man, I was out there. Shit was crazy. You know what I mean? That's how you get.
That about rounds it up right there.
That's how you got here, nigga. You know what I mean? Shit.
I mean, there was likely like
no follow-up questions.
You think your mama was some kind of saint? Hell no, I bust your mama down in the back of the movies one night. That's probably how you got here. Bust her ass down in the scary movie. I never forget it.
Bust her ass down.
It was Saw 3. Shit was scary.
Grandma.
Saw 3.
I got to say about that. All of us think we're special. All of us think we're special. 80%. Everybody. I can guarantee you right now. Everybody in this chat was a mistake. Not one of us was planned. Toka.
Well, my mom had miscarriages and stillborns before me. Like she was told she couldn't have kids.
So you was a miracle baby.
You was a fighter. You was
and then when
it was planned as well.
Word, yo, because then when she was pregnant with me, I was a preemie. Like I tried to come out. My mom was in the hospital for 6 months. They had to sew her cervix shut because I was trying to come out. So it's like, I think I was planned because she fought for me.
Yes.
I was like, y'all don't got time for this.
Yes, you. Everybody else, mistakes.
Yes,
nope. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
I was definitely planned.
I was planned.
Unfortunately, I was.
Unfortunately?
I said, plan baby speak. Go ahead. Plan baby.
So my parents were married. I'm an only child. My parents were married for about like 5 years before they had me. My mom like got off birth control and everything. Like they actually planned for me to be here.
They had birth control back then?
Birth control, baby.
When did birth control come around? No,
I did the Did You Know for all deaf women. I don't remember. 90s? No, I did the Did You Know one day.
So she was on birth control and you still got born?
No, she got off birth control.
of it.
Oh,
to plan
my godchild came like that though. That shit did happen.
It do make me nervous. I'm on birth control right now, but I still be like, God damn, what if? Ugh.
You be raw dogging?
So Will, you said you were planned too, right? What happened?
I'm not on birth control. That shit is poison.
It is poison though, real shit.
I've noticed that as I've gotten off of it, my hormones are way better.
I've noticed.
Come back to the camera. Stop playing.
My mood swings is better. Like I'm a little crazy.
I've noticed where it's like you get in a relationship and you feel like a nigga trying to trap you with a baby, so you get on birth control, right? And then he be so fucking mad at you for your fucking mood swings and shit, and you be trying to explain to him the basic chemistry of like, I'm on birth control. I'm not even who I'm supposed to be right now, and it's your fault.
And it's your fault, yo.
I miss y'all so much, man. I miss y'all so much.
I know I did miss everybody too. I did miss talking shit to everybody too.
Right?
Based on.
Will, how did you say you was planned? What happened?
Yeah, planned, baby.
We gotta
planned ass baby.
Right? Your parents planned y'all.
Your parents was in love and shit. Yeah. Blessing covered kids.
Okay.
Oh, miracle asses.
Okay, I guess I can tell this story then. My mom's first kid was stillborn, and so my dad wanted to get her a kid as well, along with his other two girlfriends that he had. And so that's how I came along. So my mom could have a kid. And also too, because he did not get to see his other 5 children that are out there. So yeah, I was very much planned.
Oh, you was a trap.
I have 3 questions.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck what she says. I'm like, it'd be some years I'll be like, you were trapped. Then other years, like, all right, I get it. I get why you did it. Then other years it'd be like, he got your ass.
Nah, but that's really how I believe some men be like, nah, you ain't. We're gonna at least fuck around for about 18.
I'll say that that's one of those things that like those, like she held him down and he held her down. So it's just like, it's one of those things. Like
I was a mistake.
Once drugs are involved and you overcome that shit, like y'all bonded forever. Like y'all are best friends and shit. So
Herman, were you planned?
I definitely had a man say,
I gotta get back to my folks about it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna ask them.
You look like you were planned.
Do you have siblings?
Herman, I think you were planned.
How do you look like you was planned?
Don't look like I was
planned. You look like you're somebody's grandmaster plan, like this nigga.
You're right.
You know what? Like your mama saw your daddy and was like,
I just want Herman to point someone out who wasn't playing.
Do you have siblings? Or what's
I do have siblings. I got an older sister and a younger brother. I got 2 younger brothers and another younger sister.
Yeah, you were playing.
Are they all by the same parents or different parents?
No, so my older brother and my older sister and younger brother are by my mom, and then my youngest brother and younger sister are by they got a different mom.
Bruh, black families be so complicated, bruh.
Yeah,
Our shit don't. It's so fucked up.
Understand it because I'm an only child. It's just my mom, my dad, me. So when other people get to talk about like blended families, I be like, what?
Girl, I got me and my little brother. That's who I recognize. We have different fathers. I have a sister who's my age. We're born 3 days apart. We have different mothers. And then I have another brother. I have another brother who looks just like me. I've never seen before.
Oh, I didn't know we talk about siblings. Word.
Wait, but your brother that you're near, y'all have the same mom?
Same mother.
Okay.
Yeah,
I grew up with people like when you're around black communities and families and shit, like it'd be like I grew up with somebody where it's like, yo, that's my aunt and I'm her niece, and the aunt is like 10 and the niece is like 32.
Yeah.
Like that's your niece and you 10 years old.
I have an uncle who's 25.
Yep.
Yeah.
I definitely had it.
And that's just what the fuck it is. But hey,
I mean,
as long as we survive.
But if you two look at some perspectives, like even from like looking from like my pop perspective, he was taking care of 3 women. And so it's just like these 3 women felt secure with what he was doing for them. Did
your daddy have a pinky ring?
Yes, and a wicker chair.
Him.
Yes, and a wicker chair. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Let me tell you something, bitch.
Yeah.
Well, my parents had kids together, and we all kind of low key look alike. And they all 5 kids have been by the same person. They still married right now. They just celebrated the anniversary. All that lovey-dovey shit, which you think it is great until you grow up and you think you're gonna find the love of your life. The first person you find new. So it's kind of like whatever, but it is cool that, you know, we all look alike in a way and we can all tell that we're siblings. Like,
how many
siblings
you got?
4.
5.
It's 5 altogether, 5 of us. So I got 4
Oh, and
siblings.
your parents are still together?
32, 33 years now.
You know what that mean? You know what that mean?
Uh-oh.
I feel like it comes
I know
from
where
a
we
long
going.
line of good
What you about to say,
like,
Darren?
What is it?
Your mama pussy fire.
That's what I think, right? And
That
I feel
pussy
like
is
that shit
fire.
in my blood to be like, bro, when I really
5 with the same. That mean he got in there again and was like, all right. Then he got in there again and he was like, all right. Then he got in there again.
After that, it was a conscious decision. He was like, yo, I know what I'm doing.
Your mama probably got fined after the 3rd baby. He was like, hell no, you ain't going nowhere. Drop off another one.
Oh my God.
Drop off.
And then he did one more for good measure.
Okay.
It is a beautiful thing.
I can imagine y'all Christmas pictures. Everybody with the sweater and the dog in the middle.
Everybody light skinned. That's so cute.
Families just getting along. Like, that's what I thought, you know? So it's like, hey, but...
First of all, you don't learn a lot of shit until you step outside of your community. I thought every kid slept in the living room until I went to somebody else's house. But like, oh shit, you got a bedroom? You got your own?
You're like, wait a minute.
I sleep on the couch. I sleep on the couch, big dog.
But when you went back and told your parents that, did you go back and tell your parents?
I like, nah, you know, I was too young because that's when I realized maybe I shouldn't bring this up. This could go wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, Ma, you know Michael across the street? He has a bed.
I don't give a fuck what Michael got.
At all.
When you got Mama Michael's money, you get your own goddamn bed. That's what you can do.
Exactly.
When you're little, it seems so simple, but when you get older, you kind of understand a little bit more.
But when you're little, some of that shit could be so shocking. Like y'all ever went to like, okay, let's say middle school, you went to your first white friend house, right? Your first white friend, your right homeboy, your white homegirl, and you seen they shit, and you was like, oh, you got 4-wheelers and a bike.
So
okay.
They be having sunrooms and shit. Like, what the fuck is this?
Playrooms,
just to sit in the sun.
Trampolines, like stuff that like pools. You're like, what the fuck is this?
See, but for me, Darren, I was always humble because you know you always got to take your cousin with you and stuff like that. So, you know, he wasn't raised right. So every time he would humble me, we go to these white people's house and you see these 4-wheels, and the first thing he look, I'd be like, yo, this shit's so dope. And the next thing come out his mouth is, yo, let's rob these niggas. Like,
my cousin was half white, so
like,
I got that experience real close. He was just right down the street and had all the stuff. I was just like, damn. He had the first little electric car, the little John that you drive. It was, I couldn't fit in it, but it was nice to see him drive around it.
But I never like take the way I grew up for granted. I never like, because that shit made me who I am. I never thought I would have a house I have. I love that shit, but that shit is shocking when you don't even realize. Sometimes you didn't realize you was poor until you got older. Like you like, damn, my nigga, we was poor as shit. And the thing is, our parents made it so we didn't know. We couldn't tell.
But when you get older too, you realize some shit wasn't practical anyway. Like the first time you get like on a trampoline, like I experienced that at a white person house. And then when you get a little older, you be like, man, I wouldn't finna have no damn trampoline in my house. Where the fuck we gonna put this shit? Like you logically already think like, yo, there's some shit I don't need to experience here. I should experience it at other places and look forward to it.
Use their insurance.
But I'll say just a little bit on a light note of where we can all take it, you know, for this cannabis episode and shit of like, we're all at a point of seeing that and breaking the generational curses. So if not only our kids, but our nephews, our cousins, our future, like we are those fucking people. Like,
right.
we
My nephew will
look in
never
the camera
know.
and understand that burden of fucking breaking generational curses, not only financially, mentally,
not a burden,
physically.
it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Let's change that word.
Yes,
You know,
it's a
affirmations,
blessing.
right?
Yes,
It's a
yes.
blessing. So the fact that we are able, we are put in the position, like, yes, amen. Let it be
Yeah,
me. If not me, then who? If not you, then who?
It's dope.
Right.
It's dope because I
All
tell my
right,
brother
fuck,
that all
let
the
me
time.
drive the boat.
I tell my brother that all the time. My nephew will never have to experience what we experienced. Never.
Amen.
Like going to your mama scared to ask for money for a school trip because you know y'all broke. Like, is there any way? Boy, no, you know you can't go on that trip. My nephew will never, ever, he will never know what that feel like. He'll never know what it's like to go back after Christmas and you're the only one who didn't get shoes.
Floss at the book fair, yo.
Yo, the fucking book fair. Never have to decide whether or not you gonna get the goosebump pack or not. You get what the fuck you want to get.
What?
I'll cash app your mama. What you
I
want?
will show
get
up.
everything.
Like, we both go to this book fair, unlimited. Let's swipe this bitch. What you need?
I'll help you pick out some books.
Give her the whole babysitter edition collection. Give her the whole shit.
Yep.
All 83 books.
Definitely. I will show up.
Soon as my nigga start selling chocolates, here, 200. Give me all them bitches.
Yo, give me that box.
I think too, one thing I noticed too is like in Black and brown communities, a lot of us, we just normalize like addiction as well. And so one thing I've made sure is like, if I do want to bring children into this world, I want to make sure that I'm with a spouse that I'm proud of and somebody who is not like just out here not taking care of themselves, because I think that's so important. Like, we've seen a lot of men in our family, and I'm not trying to shit, but we've seen a lot of them just not take care of their personal health. And I really think, you know what I mean? And I just think that the best thing that I can do also, if I want to bring children to this world, is try to be at my best self and try to be as healthy as I can be for my children too. So
to piggyback off what you just said, I'm actually going to do a wake and bake about it. Black men have to start going to the doctor. I lost my cousin with the exact same age. He had a blood clot that traveled to his lung and he passed away. My age. Everybody know in the Black community, your cousin is your first sibling. So I've literally known this guy since birth. We're 6 months apart. So we went to Head Start together, middle school, made the basketball team together. Everything. Like, you asked for a Nintendo, I asked for a Sega, then we just play at each other's house. Like, that's kind of growing up. So to lose him and to find out later, he was limping at work. He had issues at work, and they was telling him, "Yo, go to the doctor." He would not go.
Right.
And all of this could have been prevented, but it's just the fear of Black people with finding out something's wrong and how we're going to take it. So we'll sit there and be like, well, and knowing something's wrong, but won't go figure it out. We have to change that, bro. And I think
try to treat the symptoms, try to self-treat. I mean, that happened to my uncle. That was like a father figure to me. Yeah. And so he had an issue. He never went to the hospital. He would treat the symptoms because, you know, they know I'll just drink this and do this and the root of this. And it's like, all right, but it still helps to at least find out what they say is wrong, and then how you want to go at it is up to you, and a holistic approach, whatever. But definitely just kind of jump through that first hurdle of at least using their technology to find out what the fuck is it, then doing the homework of like, okay, how can we treat it? But I think it's that fear of that initial like leap. Like,
it's so much fear, because if you look at our family, like, you know, and I could probably say the same for yours. I have aunts who survived cancer. My mama survived cancer twice. So it's something in the bloodline. So you can't sit there and ignore it. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Yeah, because my mom ended up having the same issue, but treated it.
Let me just preface this with the fact of like, when you go back to 400, which is not that fucking long ago, 400 or 500 years ago, they were scientifically experimenting on Black people, which is why sickle cell sorry, shit.
No, that's the devil. Breathe through that.
No,
keep going.
I'm like, yo, I'm so mad because I'm like, yo, that's why it only affects, sickle cell only affects Black people. There are certain genetic diseases because they were experimenting on Black people only 400 to 500 years ago, which is really not that long ago. We could trace that back with 3 grandmothers. And our grandmothers were fucking getting tested and even Toka would be, you know, on an island and shit. Like everybody's ancestors from every point of things. If you have any type of color to your pigment, your ancestors were being targeted and experimented on in those same exact diseases. Sickle cell only affects Black people. So when you talk about diseases and people creating it, the shit in diabetes and high blood pressure and why it's in
that shit is out of control.
It's a battle
of color,
genetically.
Why is this in all people of color from our tax bracket of what we can afford to eat? And we get so deep.
But what you were saying, but
that's what happens when you smoke and start talking. That's exactly what it is.
Shit, y'all. But our parents didn't notice because they didn't have Google, they didn't have the access, they didn't have the shit we have. So we are those generational people to throw the gauntlet down and be like, nah, we know what the fuck we know now. But there's so much shit I didn't know up until 2 to 3 years ago. Then now
that's true.
Like,
we really don't have any excuse. We don't have any excuse. There's so many things that are just at our disposal to just like know and learn.
I actually learned so much on TikTok.
Oh man, I'm learning so much on TikTok. I'll be like, oh my god,
so much about mental health, and I'm like, that's what's wrong with me.
Yeah, listen, because I have diagnosed myself, bitch. I'm like, so we're all neurodivergent. Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
But Darren, you do make a good point. So I definitely want to watch that when that comes out too, because you know, our parents and our grandparents, they ate what they ate and they smoked and they drank. But I think too, once you get to a point where you know better, we do have to do better. So
you got to make a conscious decision. Yeah, conscious decision to either. Yeah.
Do y'all have any issues like talking about that with your family and stuff? Like, do they be making jokes and shit?
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
What?
You know what's crazy? Sometimes, like, I feel like I'm the person that they try to talk to, like, hey man, because I work out and I do what I do, but I also eat what the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, you'll have your parents and your aunt be like, boy, you need to put that bacon down. Bitch, the swine was all they gave us, okay? That's all they gave us. It's in our bloodstream. It tastes good. It feels good. You know what I'm saying? But
bacon should not taste that good, though.
It should not.
They was wrong for that. It's hard. As a Southern girl, it's too hard for me. I'm trying, but bacon should not taste that
when we were slaves, they threw us the pig. And we turned the pig into a pig picking. It's in our blood. Drop that pork chop with some grease.
Yo, I remember going to a fucking family thing and there being like a family holiday event when I was little, and there being the whole entire fucking
with the apple in the mouth.
Yo, I was so traumatized. I remember us running over trying to pretend we was gonna touch it and screaming and running back. And I remember being little because I couldn't really reach over the table and shit, but that shit was nasty.
Is that like a Dominican like cuisine type of thing? Because we don't have it.
I guess.
Okay.
I don't know why it was. I feel like it was on one of those things that they did for like hours.
That's how the pig.
Damn. Oh, y'all was doing it up.
And so it had like a whole apple, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, nah.
That is traumatizing.
You been so quiet. What's up? You think we all crazy?
No, I'm just listening.
He reminiscing. He reminiscing about Philly.
He think we all fucking crazy and talk about it.
I don't eat pork.
I mean, that was when I was younger.
That's right.
All right.
Said no pork on my fork. Shut up. Y'all Philly niggas make me sick with that no pork on my fork. Bye.
And he's not really all the way Philly because his beard just is skin with his skin. Once he get here, then I believe he's from Philly. But bruh, Philly's supposed to have your beard supposed to be out to here, bro. That's y'all reputation.
Darren said your beard don't connect.
Yo,
they do
right?
connect.
I'm like, yo.
I mean, I know yours connect, May, but I'm trying to get mine where
it do.
Trying to get mine where it show a little bit. But
like me, little nigga.
But nah, I just don't be growing my jaw. it's been like that my whole life, so I don't be feeling like having it always like
but just
that.
about families and because we done touched on so many issues of
I've been listening to the.
families,
I mean,
black, the male ego, female positions, matriarchy, patriarchy, traumas.
Gifts.
We done touched on so much shit. Herman, bring us home. What the fuck? What's wrong with us? You didn't listen to us. What the fuck is wrong with us? Let us know.
No,
what
I
type of
think.
gifts do you ask for the holidays, Herman Anthony?
My gosh.
Hermanthony?
Yes.
Oh, we back to that. I
Herman
remember
Anthony.
that from Vegas.
It's time for a shave too. Don't dip too much in the camera.
No, that's just where the John at. That's just.
Oh, I thought you was talking about me. I'm like, yo, but is my ass? I'm like, no, it's covered.
Right, he going crazy.
Yeah, I panicked. Yo, if you could feel my heart, I was like, yo, but I have. Oh no, okay, yeah, we're ready.
No, I honestly, I never thought I'd be happy with receiving like socks and drawers and stuff like that in the mail. But like now, like getting that stuff from family members is like amazing. Like if they send me socks or drawers or anything like that, I'm damn near about to cry. And I think it's just like as you get older, you appreciate the necessities more. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to send me no shit I'm gonna need.
Isn't it crazy that growing up for Christmas, I remember opening the shoebox and it'd be like a pack of drawers or socks. I really wanted shoes, but I would open. They would wrap it in the shoebox though. Like so, I'm like, oh shit, they got me some Timbs. Then I open that bitch and it'd be socks. And it's so crazy that years later, like I don't know for y'all, but for me, it is extremely hard for me to accept gifts. It's very hard for me to accept anything from like, especially at this age from my family. Like my mom would be like, so what you want for Christmas? I'd be like, Mom, I don't
want to ask for nothing.
Like what do you know what I'm saying? But even if I do ask for something, it's so simple. Like if you can give me some sheets or towels, you know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing expensive no more. It's like, oh, give me some forks, some new forks, like a new set of forks.
Right, because I keep throwing mine now. I'll be high. Like,
yeah, let me get 4 of these water bottles.
Yo, I asked my mom for a wagon. Like, what? Where 40?
Simple stuff. And also, you don't want to put no stress on your family asking them for no gift that you don't need. It's just something you want. Like, it don't make sense.
Bro, when I see grown people getting like mad gifts from their parents and shit, I'd be like, how? I can't. It's hard for me, bro. Based on you can hide, but it's hard for me.
My mama.
My mom sent me my old shoes. I was good.
But you also a woman though. So women, y'all usually, if you have a father, y'all it's a little bit better. For men, it's you know what I mean.
He died a few years ago because he didn't take care of his health.
Well,
so you know what? The best way to go over that is by all of us telling us, since we are here, since we are in good health and good spirits, for us to go over what we are thankful for before we end this Thanksgiving episode. And so I want to go around. We're going to start with May. I hope y'all can see the same Zoom format I'm seeing, and then we're just going to loop around to me before we end off. So May, can you let us know, what are you thankful for in 2021?
I am so thankful to have my health. I'm thankful for the new opportunities that have come my way. I manifested so many things, and not only did I reach those goals, but I actually exceeded them. And I have more amazing things that's coming up. And I'm just happy to be around y'all again. Like, I don't take these things for granted. We've been talking with each other for almost 2 years over this pandemic. We've stayed in touch with each other. So it's been a lot, but I said almost 2 years, Herman. It's not your chance yet.
I didn't say nothing. I'm just listening.
Except for Herman's.
I love listening.
I'm just so thankful to be here, you guys.
Beautiful.
Same.
Me, I'm thankful for the ability to continue to get up. You know what I'm saying? I've been beat down 2020, 2021. I had 6 deaths in 3 months. I with all the things that's going on, I think for me, the ability to keep getting up and not give up with what I'm battling and going through, and also recognize that I'm alive to be able to deal with it. Because losing my cousin really changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've dealt with a lot of deaths, but your first cousin, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot. So I think I've the ability to let shit that don't matter go. Small bickering friendships and this, that, and the third. Fuck all that shit. The fact that I'm alive to even deal with it, to tell people, you know, like everybody chat, I love y'all. I miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing in itself. And I think as long as I continue to do that, I'll be just fine.
Amen.
All right, Herman, Herman, you up.
I'm just grateful for the opportunities that's coming my way. And I don't know, I feel like I love seeing the people around me grow. And I feel like I've been seeing that a lot lately in a lot of aspects. And they haven't been very vocal about it, which I think is cool. I think they just working, and I like to see people just work, get shit done, and grow. I don't think you always got to boast it. So big ups to Darren. Darren, like I said, we've been seeing your growth. So, and Ivan, May is right. It's probably been about 2 years. So to see conversations that we talked about to where you are now is pretty tight, and just shows the power of the people around you. So yeah, I'm grateful for y'all. I really enjoy talking to y'all. I'm happy to do this whenever. But yeah, I'm happy to see everybody grow. Cynthia, Toka, May, Will, just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Whole name change in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Dog still got the same name, but changed your name. You know what I mean? Whatever.
It's the shade for me.
Change that nigga name. Change that nigga name to San Antonio.
Right. Dog name too.
Houston.
But anyway, but yeah, God is good, man. So I'm happy to have y'all in my life, and I just, you know, continue to prosper.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum salam.
Okay.
But I'm not Muslim. She just wanted to play around. You know
that was a Philly joke.
Cynthia, you up?
What's up? I'm very thankful. I think overall, I'm thankful for unconditional love. Like, that's something that I've been like really trying to manifest, not only like to receive, but to give as well, because none of us are perfect. Nobody that you encounter in life will be perfect. But one thing about my family that I really, really love and appreciate is no matter how mentally high I'm vibrating, or no matter how mentally low I'm vibrating, they love me just the same. And my family gives me such unconditional love that it gives me such a strong foundation to give that like to other people. And I think more people need unconditional love, because we all have flaws and shit, and we all fall short of not only our own expectations but everybody's expectations. And so even with Darren, you know, I've had my own mental issues and shit, and I've had to come to him and be like, hey, yo, my bad, I'm fucking mentally going through it. And he's really been accepting of it, and it really has been like, hey, I love you still, my nigga, get through this shit. And I've been like, thank you. And so those are the type of people that you feel like okay, cool, because I'm not perfect, and sometimes shit gets too much. And so unconditional love is something that I just aspire to give, to receive, and that I'm so thankful for, because humans are fucked up, but we trying, yo.
We gonna get through this.
We gonna get through this motherfucker. So yeah, unconditional love.
All right.
Amen.
I am thankful. I'm thankful for y'all. I'm definitely thankful to be here. I'm thankful that I don't know, all the opportunities that are to come, that have come. I feel like there's a lot of growth for everybody, like Herman mentioned. So I'm thankful that we've got to witness that for everybody and for ourselves, and that we have a platform to kind of share that and be the kind of educational, inspirational part behind it for anybody else, because if not us, then who? And so, yeah, I'm very grateful to just, I don't know, I hate this. Yeah, I already know how I feel.
You're getting better at telling us your
right now. I thought you got.
Tell us how you feel.
This is
way better.
This is a major step for you. This is a major step for you.
Yo,
it seemed easy at first.
Yeah.
Remember last year she said, I mean, y'all cool.
Right.
Fuck.
This how Toka used to be. This how Toka used to be. Toka, what you think?
Yeah. Do the hair flip.
I'm here. You're here. So
No, I'm very grateful for the friendships that I've made along the way. And thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, everybody else. Like,
Toka, you really made me refer to weed as cannabis, and it's changed my life whenever I'm talking on business deals or to any network. When I refer to weed as cannabis, they take me as a different level of bitch, even though it's weed. So you really were the first one who opened my eyes to be like, they changed it from cannabis to weed to incriminate Black people and make Black people feel bad about weed. So when I work with networks, because me and Darren was on set and shit on CBS Live, and they was like, you can't smoke that weed. And everybody was like, the producers are doing coke in the break room. It was mad as hell. So cannabis has been the way I've been referring to shit, and I feel like it's gonna be out with the FBI one day.
It's all because of her educationals, man. It'd be so, because we'd be high reading. I'm like, I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Yeah.
Cannabis. Cheers.
Yeah.
So let's all take a toke. We are thankful. Is this Thanksgiving?
Yes, this is Thanksgiving.
No? Is
Thanksgiving, yes.
Thanksgiving.
A toke to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for checking out another episode of Blunt Opinion. Shout out to all of the cattle squatters. I
miss y'all niggas, man. Damn. Glad to be back.
Yes, indeed.
Holidays, getting high.
Trip coming soon.
The holidays.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. So we will catch y'all.
We'll talk about it off camera.
Yeah, we'll catch y'all next time.